capitalize there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Got his man. It's driver complete. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Wilson now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. The pass to Brown as he holds it in. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 35-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
You don't want no problem from me.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. From the 31, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Donald Driver, the intended receiver. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. On 1st down, Dickerson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
218, chopper. 36. Check your hot read. Check nickel. Check. Lucky.
They'll run with Jackson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
It's our time, guys. It's our time. Look at me, zipper.
Now back to throw. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready, set. 50, Mike, 50. Drop deep. Get.
They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
90, 50 the mic. Nice, sweetheart.
2nd and 5. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this will be taken very short. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now it's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. He's going to look deep for Perriman, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Check hot route. Hot. Check.
Now Wilson, going to throw again. Dancing to his left. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Howie Long. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
58, the money. Go 14. Run it. 49, check 49, check 49. Hey. 14. Punch left.
On 3rd down, Wilson flushed out right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
That's what I'm talking about.
And not a blitz there, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
14. Go. 40. Switch. Run left.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Buying time to his left. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit, but, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree, all right? But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I'll guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Yeah.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
That's the way you make it.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10th. Now a hit and a loose football.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And 58 is the mic. Going 58 is the mic. Push him back.
On first down, Wilson.
I got you.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. To throw is Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Donald Driver, the intended receiver. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right, these things mean something to you, but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better. But the bottom line is, the older you get, boy, imagine the emotions running through there, the validation, probably haven't had the applause in a long time. That's going to come back to you now. Troy Polamalu, he essentially stepped off the field and into the Hall of Fame, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line is getting there. Congratulations to all.
All day, dog.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know,
it's
but
okay.
September 10th.
You get a little misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
Well, I'm going to rest and relax a little bit, and so are you. But you're exactly right. It won't take us long to start to say, okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs, mini camps? We'll follow the draft. We'll do all the football things, but there'll be nothing like Thursday, September 10th, 2020, and it'll likely be an Arrowhead, right? They'll likely be there for Kansas City. I know it's not a given, but after winning the Super Bowl, after a 50-year wait with that organization and that franchise and family, oh, that game's going to be there that Thursday night.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we do have some work to do because they're still picking up the controllers out there in Madden land, I hope.
Yeah, certainly you have to, and why wouldn't you? Because you go ahead and play now, and you figure out who's going to be in the Super Bowl in Tampa next year, and I know you're going to let us know.
Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, right there. Hey, come on, no, come on, no. Check.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They can't stop
Ryan
us, baby.
Shazier.
It's a sack.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
I'm here all day. 58. 58's the mic. You better bring it. You better bring it.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure, and a big loss here as he's taken down.
Back him up, back him up.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
3rd and long, it's Wilson.
Me and you all day, all day. I'm coming.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Mike. Check 55, Mike. We own them. We own them. Hey, 0, 0, 0. Right there in the middle. 55. 12, 12, 12. Hot 7, hot 7. 55.
4th down. Here's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.